Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Random gets his Judas, which sounds pretty fun to me. Judas having only 1 health, but having lots of damage, is a character that I quite enjoy. And I know a lot of people enjoy because it's like, oh hey, I want to see more Judas runs, or at this point I tend to watch Judas runs the most and stuff like that. You know, Judas is a good random for everyone, basically. So what we do is grab that, and while we're still invincible, we can go in here to get something. Cool. So we're 1/3 of the way to being Guppy, and that's a full health pill. I'm pretty pleased with how that went, honestly. 1 free Guppy part is actually really useful on Judas because he just hasn't got the health. So being able to just get something, especially something like that, that's 2 hearts for free, yeah. I can't give you enough of my yes. Or at least I don't think I can. I'm not aware of being able to. This is an ability I have not yet come to be aware of. Nice, and a key. So what's in our item room? Bad special item. Like a... yeah, that's bad. Considering our character, I'm probably not going to go with that. Probably going to look for something nice. Or, you know, less bad. I really wish I had a bomb now. You don't even know, game. I mean, I know where the secret room is, but I couldn't have gone there without dying, so it's not really a thing. I mean, I could have gone for the full health pill in the curse room and then seen what happened, but it doesn't work. It just won't work. The meat is 0.3 damage up, even though it says tears up, it's a damage up, and it is a health up. So I don't get to go, to get the Tinted Rock. I don't want Mom's Eye, it's bad. So we're just gonna roll with this. Of course, 0.3 damage is actually enough to get Judas into red tiers, which means over 5.5 damage. Because he does have a 1.35 damage multiplier. Pretty nice stuff. I'm gonna take my chances. Balls of Steel, fantastic. Now if I get hit, I don't lose all of my Devil Room chance, which is a pretty big deal. Of course, what I want to see is 2 Guppy items, and I want one of them to be the dead cat, just so I don't have to lose all of my health permanently. Then again, I don't plan on dying, so it probably doesn't matter. Hourglass, not an item that appeals to me. Alright then. Let's get out of here. See what the boss is. Gemini, not difficult. Book of Belial is +2 damage, by the way, which is a lot more than 2 when it goes through the formula, so it's really nice. That was totally my fault. Alright. Range up. I don't have a d6, so I can't bother re-rolling it or anything. Alright, well, since I'm already 1/3 of the way to being Guppy, I can't really say no to the dead cat. But I can say no to Flight and Spectral Tears, because I don't want to sacrifice my soul hearts, and I also just kind of like not having Flight when it... I only take it when it's super free. Like free, not like, oh, I have 9 million health and I can afford it. No, I like free Flight. So maybe we'll get to become Guppy soon, maybe not. But no matter what, we already have a glass cannon-y run going, because that's just what Judas does. There's my bomb for the Tinted Rock on last floor. Just what I needed right about now. Okay. No Tinted Rock in here. That would have been nice. But overall, this run's going really well. So far. Secret room's next to the shop. I could check it out. Yeah, I'll do it. 9 cents, not quite 10, but I don't have a key or a bomb anyway, so it doesn't matter if I get to 15. Oh, I had 6, right, because of that coin. I still don't get to go to the shop, so it doesn't matter. But I'm prepared for the next shop. Alright, to the next floor. Where hopefully we get lucky, earn another Devil Room, and get our last Guppy piece. Which, I mean, considering that it's an XL floor, it's not unlikely that we get the Devil Room, because rather than a 0.25 multiplier, we only have a 0.5 multiplier, because this counts as though we skipped Caves 1. For that purpose, and for every other purpose except the Forget-Me-Now. Alright, so that's another bad item room. Crazy how I've skipped all of these special items, all one of them that I've seen. And yet, I'm not getting anything decent. I'm not getting any special items. Wow, this is not nice. Alright, let's try and stay relaxed. This is the full health pill, which is really not very useful considering I have 1 heart. I should use this, because this is my only chance of not dying. Not necessarily dying, but not taking a ton of damage, and I still took a hit. Not the best. 2 bombs is pretty good, though. Alright, this room gets me a soul heart, which is fantastic. I also get to go to the shop, which is a 50% chance to be greed, sadly. Book of Belial does increase our Devil Room chance by 25%, by the way, just by holding it. So that's nice. Still affected by the multiplier, of course. Everything in the Devil Room formula is affected by the multiplier. That's a question that comes up a lot, so it's like, does that apply before or after the multiplier? Everything is before the multiplier. Alright, I'll take a habit. That is, every time I get hit, I get 3 ticks of charge for my spacebar item. That's a huge speed up, and I'm not so inclined. Yeah, so every 2 hits is a full use for my spacebar item, which is cool. Dang. I did my best. Sometimes your best ain't good enough. I still got like tons of money from that, so I can go to the next shop too. Which is most likely going to be greed. Dang it. Okay. I am going to use a bomb for a key. Keys are less common drops, just in general. Okay, I need this. I've been recently trying to get over using the Book of Belial, or not using the Book of Belial and using it more. Because there's really no reason I shouldn't be. Okay, one-shotting the flies is a big deal, surprisingly, because they would hit me and it would suck. Thank you for the soul heart. Oh, I wanted that to blow up, but I probably wouldn't have gotten out of the way in time anyway. The soul heart's really lucky. Bobby bomb. 5 more bombs. Now my bombs home in on enemies. But mostly I got that tinted rock for free, essentially, and it was useless. Oh, now I need to use this. And it still didn't matter. By the way, the Book of Belial does not stack with itself, nor with the Devil card. So using it twice in a room, pointless. Like, legitimately completely pointless. Only do it because you're bored and feel like it, rather than because you want it to help you. It won't help you. Oof, this is bad. Alright, I'm gonna open that chest. Quality choice. Really, truly. So far I've only seen 1 secret room location. It's not to say that it's there, it's just it's the only one I've caught so far. Good stuff. And now I've officially caught 2. Don't see me, you jerk. So I just lost 99% of my Devil Room chance, although that is still affected by the multiplier, so it's, I guess proportionally it's still most of my chance, but it's not 99. I just lost less than that. It's just 99 base. And also the chance goes above 100. As Judas, your base chance, well, as anyone, your base chance is well over 100. Assuming no red heart damage on the floor of the boss, that's 135, so 150, 160 with Judas, that is, sorry. So it's just kind of like, yeah, you know, I've got a lot. I still have like 60 1% before the multiplier applies. Another curse room I can't concern myself with as much as I might like to. Checking for the top secret room as well as getting that chest. Basically my strats. Oh, cool. Didn't know you could do that at the same time. Now I do. Obviously I'm gonna go get health first. Alright. Since I had already taken red heart damage on the floor, didn't really matter about waiting to go to that curse room. And it wasn't a disadvantage at all, so it was just like, possibly make me Guppy, or, you know, give me soul hearts, or just generally exist. Pills aren't bad. You know, so far there's a balls of steel pill, there's a full health pill. Pills are not bad. I really do hope I earn the devil room on this floor, though. That'd be a pretty big deal. Excuse me. That'd be a pretty big deal, indeed. The tower spawns some troll bombs about the room. Ow. Okay. Keep it going. Why would I not go back for health? Let's be honest. Gotta go for the health, man. I hope that I don't get a bad boss. Second boss more important than the first, I suppose, since the first boss still counts as floor damage and not boss damage, so... If I take a hit and don't die against the first boss, I'll be happy. If I take a hit and do die against the first boss, it still won't matter, but it'll be annoying because I'll die. But you get the point. Let's go on. Let's go on and find Destiny. It's probably like right here. It's close. Okay. How about you all try dying and giving me health so I don't have to backtrack super far when I take another hit. Not that I'm gonna attempt to take damage, just that, you know, it's probably gonna happen. Keys are nice. 2 keys, that's pretty nice. I guess I'll forgive you this time. This tinted rock's big. Gets me a soul heart, that's a pretty big deal. 2 of hearts is worthless to me. So is the tower. So I guess I'll keep the 2 of hearts. In case I hit it big with health or something. Just because it could be like keep or something, I'm saving my Book of Belial for the second boss, considering the boss rooms are the final rooms I found on the floor. Actually managed to get hit there. Good job. Good job. Don't pull this, me. Don't do that. Okay, so Pestilence is going to get me my first orbital. It'll block tears. It'll do 7 contact damage to enemies. It'll be really nice. But I have to, like, not die. I mean, that was pretty embarrassing overall. I wouldn't recommend it to a friend. And that's just a red heart, which isn't quite what I needed. But we have the Book of Belial for this fight. Oh my god. Well, we get a Devil Room item for this. Just hopefully I can do it first try. Because if not, I'm going to have to do it without the Book of Belial. Okay. I want to keep them on the same side of me if possible. This is bad. Oh my god. Alright, well that was pretty much amazing. And it gives me freaking Bloody Lust. That sucks. However, it's what I got. Gotta get out of here now. Nothing else for me to do besides waste a key going back for that chest. So, wait, that was my first special, wasn't it? That wasn't worth taking. Bloody Lust is not worth your first special. And that's just kind of, like, not even an opinion. That's just a statement. Okay, but Bloody Lust increases your damage by 0.28 every time you kill an enemy. Within a room only, it reverts when you leave the room, when you go to the next room. I mean, that'll have a greater effect on Judas. Again, not worth your first special. I just assume I have a special at this point and take things freely. Didn't even think about it. The fish head will give me some kamikaze flies when I take damage. 1 to 2. Ideally, I don't take any damage because I'm pretty much dead. Fortunately, we got the depths rather than Necropolis. I really need a devil room, though. Chances are... Oh, that awful, awful item. Really, truly terrible. I will check the challenge room, of course, and then I'll check the shop. It's probably greed. Skeleton key. That's probably worth it. Not greed, but there's no reason to take the Steam sale at this point in the game. That's just actually a terrible idea. It's not going to get me anything. Like, it's not going to save me money, since chances are next floor shop is greed. Unless greed's in the secret room this floor. In which case, okay, it could save me like 8 cents on the next floor and then never again. And instead, if I get a D6 later, I won't have any, I will have one less and the most common less items to farm to reroll. That's the easiest item to farm for rerolls. Because greed shows up a lot of places, namely secret rooms, namely with that item, X-ray vision. Basically, it's just not worth taking the Steam sale unless it's like the first 2 floors. Alright. So far, things are going well. Probably won't continue. I do have 99 keys now, which is nice. Well, that sucks. There goes, once again, most of my Devil Room chance. Though this time, I have the full multiplier, so I'm gonna have, my full 60-ish% chance, 61% chance, I think it is, if I don't take damage to the boss, and now I can do silly things, I guess. So, you know, I guess there's that. This room is a butt. Like, it's really a butt. Alright, let's try this pill. Ears down. Wow, that sucks. Oh well. How life goes sometimes. Grab this health and then keep on our way. Ears down hurts, man. It really does. Kicking me while I'm down, man. However, Ultra Pride. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I am so dead. May as well use this, especially with my lack of anything to help me right now. I'm really glad that only does a half heart. Like I said, I'm probably dead here. There's not really much for me to do about it. All of the homing shots that come at me are just not friendly. That was lucky. Really, I just need to keep my distance from Ultra Pride as much as possible. And then only stay horizontal to him when I'm far enough that that attack doesn't reach me. I am going to take the left hand because that can get me soul hearts, pills, and guppy parts. All of which I very much desire and kind of need at this point. So I'm just gonna go for that because that's the smart thing to do, I think. But I'm not getting a lot of chests. I don't have Guppy's tail or anything. I've only picked up the head and the cat. So I'm not, like, it's not like the likely thing. It's just a thing that exists. And I can really desperately hope for. Hey, can we stop being a mess now? Okay, one down. All it takes is one, and then it's just a domino effect, right? Okay, show me the money. Can't go to the cursed room without dying. I'd prefer not dying. Do I honestly feel that was worth it? Probably not. 2 bombs is a relatively hefty price for a room that I could have definitely handled. But I paid it and I'm gonna be fine with it. It's just that it's not ideal. Alright. Here we are, another night room. Surprise! I mean, it's better than Masks and Hearts. Knights are not bad enemies. They're very, very easy to deal with at this point. Alright, Monstro 2. Comes with 2 free damage ups in those flies, which is wonderful. But this is the freest boss I could get. Gonna have a 60% chance of a double room. %. And we're gonna get it. We're gonna get Guppy, and then we're still gonna be in a really bad position. But we're gonna be at least a little bit better off. Alright, so far we in there. I was expecting Krampus, pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna sacrifice a life for that first room now. Kinda have to. Mark is 1 damage up, 0.2 speed up. 1 soul heart that I lost. The wooden spoon is 0.3 speed up. Yeah, that's what I thought. This room got the priority. My little unicorn. I mean, my damage isn't bad or anything, but I don't want to take this over. The Book of Belial. Pretty sad about the Guppy item, though. I took the damage because I need any advantage I can get. But I really wanted the other advantage. Okay, so it is greed. To be expected. No big deal. Don't do that, Super Greed. Stop changing your vertical plane of existence. Just to inconvenience me. Really rude. Quarter isn't worth picking up. I already have enough money, and it's another farmable item later. And if we get lucky enough to get a D6, that's actually a really important thing that we might need, just given the nature of this run. So I'm not gonna take that item. It's not worth sacrificing the chance. There's no reason to sacrifice that chance. Tears down. I'm gonna skip that unless I get, you know, the lucky foot, PhD. Yeah, well, there wasn't much I was doing about that. I wish I could get to that, I really do. I would if I could. Alright, gotta spend some cash on this, hoping for soul hearts. It would be to my advantage to take red heart damage this floor, so I don't get a double room. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. I have the 0.25 multiplier. It would still be to my advantage to take red heart damage, it's just that it's not necessary, strictly. It's a rather large risk as well. Okay, this room might kill me whether or not I like it. So far it seems it's working out. And I have enough range, since I did get at least one range up, that I can stay far away. Alright, good stuff. So of course the boss room on this floor, I can't leave. So I need to do everything I want to do on the floor before the boss. Which really, I would appreciate red chests that contain Guppy items so much. Really, really so much. So I don't know. Ah. Show me the Guppy, man. Show me the Guppy. The plan was for that to kill both of them, so it's good, it worked. Stop showing me red chests I can't get. Like, yes, you did give me a red chest, that's nice of you. I can't get to it. I didn't have an opportunity to take a ladder. I don't have a ladder. I don't have flight. Didn't want to sacrifice a life for it. Guppy would give me flight, so that would also make that redundant. Okay, I pretty much expected to die in that room. Let's make the same mistake twice, except this time hope it goes better. My damage is probably about maxed out in this room. Okay, try dying. It's much like the try jumping message in Dark Souls. Okay, I mean, actually that's completely worth it. What am I doing with my life? Open both of them because they can give me hearts. Well, that's unfortunate. If I pick up the tick, I can't get the Polaroid. Because you can't drop the tick if you pick it up. No matter what. So I'd like to not do that. That soul heart is annoyingly positioned. Two of spades, just what I needed. Pearl, good trinket, but not what I want. No, no, no. Stop it. I'm not asking for this. I most certainly want the trinket I have. Okay. So I'm gonna bomb for the soul heart. No! That was not worth the risk walking right there. For 1 cent? No. Should not have done that. Would not recommend that plan to a friend. Alright, it will be cool. Everything went as planned there. That's wonderful. By the way, I shouldn't have taken the soul heart yet. It was just that it was something that could have gone wrong not taking. And that it could have gone too close to the tick. I would have had to bomb it again. Kamikaze flies. Not what I was after. Cool though. Don't worry about me. Whoa. Alright, my damage isn't bad. That's a plus. No, stay away. Oh, nice. I one-shot them? That's freaking sweet. Still haven't found the item room, and I'd like to. I'd really like to. Alright. Not the chest that I needed. Ah, butts. That wasn't worth it. I have 99 keys, dude. SMB Superfan, actually pretty helpful right now. The speed down, but it's all stats up otherwise besides one other stat. I don't know. It might not be a tears up, or it might not be a range up or something. I'm not sure. It's an all stats up. It's only 0.3 damage, but it's something. Also not the item I'm looking for in life. So, guess it's time to fight the boss. Do with this. Oh, right. I can't access either of those chests because the game hates me. So let's find out what I can do with my life. Man. Both of those contain Guppy's tail, which is really what I need right now. Alright, let's try to cheese it. Probably won't go very well. A lot of people think that this actually makes the fight easier. It doesn't. I'm more likely to take damage doing this than I am normally, really. Wow, that's so incredibly rude of you, Globin. But yeah, this is riskier. It's just more entertaining for me as a player. Shot speed, so I definitely don't want that. Not good. This is not good. This is looking like 8 deaths in a row. Or 7 more deaths in a row, sorry. Oh. So I'm gonna try to avoid that if I can. I just don't know if I can. Tears up. That's more up than tears down is down, so that's good. Was really hoping for a soul heart there. Leave and re-enter so that if there's a tinted rock, we're more likely to hit it, blowing it up. That luck, man. Could be a Devil Room teleport. I'm gonna go for it. That was lucky. This is absolutely worth Book of Belial. Because I'm about to fight 3 bosses. I one-shot them now? That's freaking awesome. No, I don't. I had just damaged that one beforehand, apparently. Yeah. Do not one-shot them. Lesson learned. 2 monstros. Should be pretty doable. Should be very doable. Rare that you'll find me doing a challenge room at this point in the game. So this is interesting. I wish I could go to the curse room in hopes of becoming Guppy. But I can't. I like legitimately can't even get in unless I still have 2 health after the boss room. Or unless I get hit and decide it's worth it, which it will be. Because there's health laying around. That's not a question. Alright, this boss could certainly hurt me. Since I'm a little stuck right now. May not have a say in my death right now. I find myself precariously perched in an awkward and sad position. So the boss damaged me. This happens. So I'm gonna sacrifice my only life here that has a real chance. Oh, you couldn't have done that nicer for me. You couldn't have done it. Not worth it. Not worth it, man. Sometimes you gotta take risks, though. At that point, though, it doesn't affect my Devil Room chance, because I already lost it. So that was just like... It was a gamble on something that I really needed. Alright. It's like, if that didn't give me Soul Hearts or a Guppy Piece, which it didn't, it didn't really matter about this life, because I was going to lose it eventually. Nice dead end. Another Tears Up's good, though. We're definitely looking at a show run. It's pretty sad. Started off with a lot of nice potential. Butts to this. Don't know it. It's nothing. Don't worry. Okay. Alright, don't worry about me. I don't want to kill you. I just died. I should not die in that room. Okay, it's yeah, good. Heart doesn't matter to me whatsoever. That doesn't help me. This could be the secret room. It probably is. So I should have pushed that bomb. I mean, it's a bunch of money that I would have gotten for free, I guess. Okay. There's our boss. We still have like a 61% chance of the Devil Room, like I said. Assuming we didn't earn it last floor. Well, I guess we only have probably like a 30-something% chance. I need it, though. Oh, never mind. I didn't need it. I didn't need it anyway. At least I'm safe from the lights. But, you know, just want to go ahead and put it out there that I'm going to lose all of my lives here, because Conquest is the biggest jerk in history. And it's pointless to even care about winning here. Right. Well, that's a pretty sad end to a run. Not much I can do about that, though. Conquest is just pretty much the toughest boss in the game, in my opinion. Bloat's not very difficult. Bloat also is much more fair. Conquest is not. The homing shots are too good. Beams of light are fine now that we know about the door stuff. But then the charge, well, that's luck. But it's pretty easy to deal with for the most part. It's just the homing shots, man. And where he positions himself such that I can't do anything right now without pretty much expecting to die. Thanks, Conquest. You're a really swell dude. You're just really a swell dude. Stop it. My goodness. Such a valiant effort, but I have now like 20% chance of this Devil Room. Conquest, please. Let me damage you. Dang, I tried to move up, it just wasn't in time. I like how it started to have me drop a coin there. Let's try that again. I wish you would stay near the middle so that I could actually damage you a lot. That was lucky. Nope. Really strong, really fast homing. Like, strong in that the homing is incredibly strong. Alright, that's the run. That is how Conquest goes when you have only one heart. Pretty much invariably, unless your damage is like Mom's Knife, Polyphemus, etc. Hopefully you still enjoyed that episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.